We start off with the best pay-per-view of all time, the greatest Royal Rumble.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is where it starts going downhill. Kevin Owens comes out at 1, and Sami Zayn comes out at 2. I'm not doing all 50 people. This is just
no, I'm not going to ask you
to. They have a great brawl, as you guys know. Obviously, Owens and Zayn will do a great one too. Coming in at number 3 is Nakazawa, whatever. Oh god. Owens and Zayn, they're in bullet points, right? Owens and Zayn completely destroy him. You know how it is. They actually team up. They destroy him. Whatever. Like Nakazawa gets like no offense in whatsoever. He tries to dance at the beginning to get them going. It's just whatever. Too. And they threw him under the ropes. And what does Michael Cole say? He's not eliminated because he did not go over the top rope. His feet did not touch the. He did touch the ground, but he did not go over the top rope. So he's in the match still, and he pretty much stays there the entire time, the majority of the match for some sorts. And then the Great Khali comes out at number 37. Why did I pick 37? I don't know. Sean Alexander, good running back. I don't know. I had 2000s running backs in my head too.
There you go. Jarvis Green Hills.
Yeah. Oh, God. Anyway, completely take it. Sorry, I got to sidetrack there for a second. Completely taking out 5 superstars. You know, Khali gets in his offense right away. Does the chop, throws everybody up, throws them whatever, no name jobbers, whatever. Too.
Nice grip. Throw.
Nice grip. Yeah, all that fun stuff too.
Yeah.
Nakazawa comes back into the ring, all oiled up, and you know how he is. He gets all fired up and motivated, and chops Khali. You know, how do you guys think that happens? How do you think that goes?
Actually, it probably makes a sound that's a bonk.
Yeah. Wow. Bonk. Yes. And guess what? And Khali has no reaction whatsoever.
So nothing new.
Nothing new. Khali just grabs him, does the vice grip, tries to pick him up, but he slips out of his hand. Why, you ask?
Because he's greased up.
Greased up that guy.
Khali slips after dropping Nakazawa because there's just grease all over the floor. Nakazawa comes out of nowhere and drop kicks him, and Khali goes over the top rope because he's like standing like this, whatever on the rope.
Yeah.
And he gets a huge pop from the crowd. Would this ever happen in the real world?
No.
Yes. Not even close. But this is my fantasy booking. Khali is clearly frustrated and embarrassed. Now, this is when Khali was a heel. This is when he wears the black trunks or the black pants, not the red one. So he's not like Kiss Cam Khali. He's like heel Khali because that was
the better Khali.
Is he grow the goatee back?
We're gonna give him the goatee in this one too. He's like he's good, but this is also like picking like a better of the 2 piles of garbage. I don't know which one it is. Shout out to my fans who ripped me apart for the Great Khali thing too. This is really whatever. So Nakazawa celebrating, he's going crazy. He's putting up baby oil and everything too. He's all whatever. Owens and Zayn end up grabbing him and chucking him out of the ring too. So that's it, done. That's it. Start off in the greatest Royal Rumble. And this is where it goes too. The next night on Raw, Khali has a match against Nakazawa and completely destroys him so much that the referee calls for the bell. So Khali wins by knockout or ref stoppage, whatever you want to call it.
Technical knockout.
Technical knockout. Nakazawa won't give up and calls for a rematch next week in a no disqualification match. How do you guys think that went?
Khali probably destroys him again.
Yeah, it doesn't end well. And Khali destroys him twice as hard. Going again, you know, and keeps beating him after the bell, wins and whatever too. And as the beating continues, guess who comes out? This is where I like to interact with you guys. This one. This is more of an interactive one because I feel you guys this is going to, by the way.
There's a few options you could go with. I would probably have put Kung Fu Naki.
No, Kung Fu Naki is not making an appearance on here too. It's a longtime friend of Michael Nakazawa. The reason why Nakazawa might be in AEW. Albert, you're probably wondering who is he talking about? That's Kenny Omega. He comes out to save the day. And Khali runs out of the ring because he's afraid of Omega. I mean, yes, Omega's the best wrestler in the world. I don't know where I'm going. What are you?
No, not you. It's not you. It's not
you. Is it Raw Talk again?
Yes.
Yeah.
What happened in Raw Talk? Let's pause with Raw Talk. What happened here in Raw Talk?
Halloween street fight between Riddle and Otis.
Yeah.
Which probably involves Otis or Riddle getting a pumpkin shoved on their head.
Nah, you know, it's a tradition, but it's a tradition unlike any other. A pumpkin.
Yeah. Please continue with Michael Nakazawa versus the Great Khali.
Omega basically calls him a coward and says he wants to fight him. But Triple W comes out and has a better idea because this is around because Greatest Royal Rumble happened a month before or a few months before. Guess what?
War Games.
Oh God.
So Omega and Nakazawa team up against Khali, and they have to find some opponents. So you're probably wondering who Omega and Nakazawa have as teammates. Well, if you heard back from the beginning, Owens and Zayn actually help out because it's a group of independent wrestlers. We count Nakazawa as an independent wrestler? Yes, we are. And Owens and Zayn, I'm pretty sure, had something with Omega at some point too. So they all team up together. And Owens and Zayn have respect for Nakazawa after taking the beating through Khali and actually eliminating him in the Greatest Royal Rumble. So they team up. But Khali needs some teammates. And you're probably wondering who's going to team up with the Great Khali. Any guesses on who he has here? This is just going off the walls because I was like, you know what? This can't be serious. Now this is going to be fun with this.
Jinder Mahal and the Bollywood Boys.
Albert, I don't know if you just hacked into my computer because that's exactly
what I was
thinking. I took a stab in the dark.
And it worked.
I threw a dart at a world map and I went, these guys.
So we fast forward to War Games, but there's been a couple of matches in between. You know how the War Games match, there's a couple singles matches setting up too. So we got Omega versus Great Khali, that ended great. Jinder Mahal versus Michael Nakazawa, that ended up great. And the Singh brothers faced Owens and Zayn in a tag match too for advantage, I guess. I don't know why I never got the advantage thing. I just do it on there too. So the War Games match is a car crash as Sunil Singh starts out against Kevin Owens. Actually pretty good. The Bollywood Boys actually do pretty well in this match too. Owens goes insane here and does the cannonball, all the different spots and everything. You know how Owens is in these types of matches. He's crazy. He's a crazy man on here. Zayn comes out next. 2-on-1 assault here. Mahal follows the fold, and then Omega comes in with a bunch of extra weapons. Like goes under the ring, grabs tables, chairs, trash, garbage cans. Not baby oil. We'll save that for a little bit. Little spoiler alert. Samir comes out next, followed by Michael Nakazawa with just a gallon drum of the baby oil, just like like the keg. I actually do a keg. Let's switch it up. Keg.
Yes.
A keg of baby oil. Right. So the match is all over the place. It's great. And then finally, the Great Khali comes in and destroys everybody in sight. But the ragtag crew of independent wrestlers team up together and take him down. And as Khali is laying on the ground too, Omega climbs up the cage. And guess what happens? Mahal climbs up there as well. And they start fighting each other. You're probably wondering what's going to happen from here too. What do you guys think, huh? What is Omega's special move?
One-winged angel.
He's gonna hit a one-wing angel.
Yeah, it's a one-wing. Is that physically possible? Probably not.
Listen, if they can do a Canadian destroyer from the top rope,
if Ricochet can do backflips in a row, then this can probably happen too. So that happens too. Mahal climbs up, but then Omega one-wing angel off the top of the cage, and boom. Omega goes for the pin, but Khali just picks him up and chucks him out of the way. And he just stares at Michael Nakazawa. And what does Nakazawa do? I don't even know what his finisher is, but he low blows the Great Khali.
I couldn't find it. To be honest, I couldn't find it when I tried.
Low blows the Great Khali, and actually, instead of the gallon of the baby oil and the drum of the baby oil actually has the keg tap thing and just sprays him with the baby oil in the eyes after being low blowed. And then pins him. And guess what? The Team Nakazawa wins. And I ended off here with, I don't know what this was, and I'm so sorry about this. Michael Nakazawa wins a War Games match. He won more War Games matches than the following people. Well, actually, I don't. But Pat McAfee's team, I believe. I forgot that Pete Dunne and Ricochet's team actually won, so never mind on that one. But, however, Michael Nakazawa is now 1-0 in War Games match. And Kenny Omega debuted in WWE.
Woo! All right, so you turned it in. You got a positive out of it.